Good evening, everybody. How are you doing? So I just want to say that I really love the song so much. When we did the theme One Tribe, One Wipe, One Voice, me and Gavin got to the office and we heard the same song, or this song, and we both said, "Oh, we've both found the perfect song for this theme," and it turned out to be exactly the same song. As you know, we are almost three quarters through the month. I really love this theme so much because it speaks to so many of things that we are united under one brand. We have one goal of to get Young Living into 2 million homes globally this year. In South Africa, our goal is 6,000 homes. And as you know, we just recently revealed that One Voice is now, that's the secret part of this theme, is now available as well. So Gavin, welcome on the call. This is actually not my call, it's your call tonight. But I'm very excited about this call because when we had a conversation, and I know that you spoke to some of our brand partners last week and the week before and this week, and we really wanted to get to the bottom of what are their challenges in the market. And so many of them said that they have exhausted their friends and their family and everybody in their networks, and they sort of don't know where to find new people and how to find new people and what to say to new people, right? So that is where this whole training was born. So, and you've done a great job, should I say so, before even seeing the presentation, on getting some information together for us.
Thank you so much, Lee, for that warm welcome. Welcome to everybody on the call tonight. And yes, Lee, we've been working consistently, especially when it comes to our brand partners and trying to meet everybody's needs. And I feel as though with this position in place, we are definitely going to give our brand partners the effective tools that they can use to grow their businesses, as well as themselves individually. So I can't wait to get into it. So tonight's call is all about lead generation. So we know that effective lead generation requires a very deep understanding of your target audience, and that's also in line with a comprehensive strategy that you have in place. And that encompasses multiple channels and tactics. And also by focusing on building relationships and providing value to your potential brand partners, you can create a very steady stream of high quality leads, and that will help you grow your business over time. Okay, so that is lead generation.
Yeah, and
And
what I like about this is that this is something that you don't once off do. This is something that you continuously do. And once you get this rhythm of I need to speak to so many people, to get to so many people that wants to join the business, wants to become a customer, or have maybe have a need to do the business as an additional income. But it's a continuous conversation. And what stood out for me, and sort of this is what also triggered this conversation for us, is when we had last month the people that is tracking for the that's doing really well with the incentive. The core theme for everybody is their passion for the product and their passion to speaking to everybody that they get in contact with, and that is sort of what this whole thing is about, right? That's part of it.
exactly. I mean, you're getting points for enrolling new brand partners. And with that, we know that we need the right strategy in order to play for that. So the first
Mm-hmm.
one we're going to look at is identifying your audience. So audience targeting is the ability to take your full audience of prospective brand partners and then segment them into groups, okay? And this is based on different types of criterias. This is based on behavioral characteristics, the demographics, the type of interest, and also with this, you do get your initial intent for what you are pushing forward. Um, and also audience targeting helps you more effectively deliver on personalized and optimized experiences. And this is based on the customer's needs as well as their interests. So we look at, for example, new moms. So with new moms, we introduce essential oils that benefit their babies and their kids, such as kid sense oils, and also to
Mm-hmm.
assist with sleeping. Like if you think about it, if I'm going to approach a new mom, the first thing I'm going to introduce her to is lavender oil or one of the kid sense oil, which is one of the high sellers as well. This is effective for both mom and toddlers as well. So knowing your target makes it easier for you to move on to them. Okay.
So it also helps if you are part of that demographic, right? So for instance, you that is a new dad, um, and if you are speaking from your experience, it gives it much more credibility than just, oh, my sister's friend said that lavender oil does this. So if people use oils, being a product of the product, right? Use oils and just share their excitement about what it's doing in their life. So I mean, so it helps if your audience, you can relate to your audience and your audience can relate to you, right?
Exactly. So I really love what you say there, where you become a product of the product, which is a great thing. Um, and then if there's a lot of questions that you're going to need to ask to get onto this, and this is why you need to ask the right questions. So by asking what we call probing questions, you can get more of a detailed understanding of the customer situation, and then you can tailor your approach to better meet their needs. So
Mhm.
it also demonstrates to the customer that you are more interested in helping them find a solution, and you're also committed to helping and assisting them. So there could be a few questions that you can ask, like, can you tell me more about the problem that you're having? Or how long have you been experiencing that issue? And have you tried any solutions before, and have they yielded any results? And also, like, can you describe what your ideal solution to this problem would be? Also, can you tell me more about your current usage patterns or needs? Like, if you're using any products to assist with this, is it assisting you? And then also, you would ask a final question: is there anything else that you'd like me to know about your situation, so that you can better approach a situation, and not make somebody feel uncomfortable? And
Mhm.
it also addresses that you are adding empathy towards that. So that's another great thing that we need to look at.
So what we're saying is that we speak, you get to learn the person, get to know the person in front of you, right? So understanding what their needs are and then coming up with a solution for the needs, so that we don't just oh, this peppermint oil is the best oil because it helps with headaches and it helps with getting me energized in the morning. But meantime, that is, they've never had a headache. They wake up with a song in their heart. So it's not, so it's really about getting to understand the person that's in front of you and getting to understand what their needs are. And then, because we've got such a huge variety of amazing products that really works, then speak to what works, what you suggest for them. Because who would not try anything if you've already tried certain or a lot of things, right?
Definitely. So what I can also gather is that we have multiple personalities that we don't know about as an individual, and that's best suited for the person that you're speaking to directly. So by asking those questions, you can become the person that's better suited to approach that individual's needs. And then comes the broader aspect of this, where we talk about the business opportunity. And part of asking the right questions is filtering out the key financial situations, because we know that essential oils is very expensive. And we also know the quality of Young Living products. And from this, you're going to get a bit of a pushback to say, okay, I can't really afford this right now. Can we look at something that's cheaper and also more effective? And this is where you come out, where we can talk about the business of Young Living, where Young Living offers a very generous compensation plan, and that benefits individuals holistically and financially. So don't be afraid to lead with the business approach to help benefit them. And also, in doing so, you're offering a benefit for them. And it's not for yourself only. So it doesn't make it awkward between the two of you. So
Mhm.
therefore, you are offering a solution which benefits that individual, and it also adds more influence towards yourself.
My laptop's about to die, Gavin, so just be prepared, right? But we had this conversation today in the office because one of the podcasts that I referred you to start listening is like, if our intent is to help people, doesn't matter if it's holistically for wealth, health benefits or wealth benefits. It depends on what your intentions are. If our intentions are to help people and get them and assist them, then we shouldn't feel afraid to talk about how beneficial our oils are, and not only the benefit of the oils, but also holistic, because you can't have holistic health unless you are financially better off or understandable, more secure. But you're also looking at your internal health, your mental health, but also your physical health, right? And we, with our products, we really offer all of this. So that's why I love this company so much, because of the holistic health that we actually offer, which excites me. And then the other thing that we mentioned today was that you've got two ears, one mouth, something my mom used to say, use it in that proportion. So if you listen to what people, there we go. Um, if you've got two ears, one mouth, use it in that proportion. So if you listen what people have to say, then you know that the likelihood of giving them something that they really need is much better. And then the last thing before you start talking about active listening is that once you've identified what people's need is, and once they said yes, then you just sort of need to relax and get them what they want, right? Because a lot of time we get so excited that we then carry on the conversation, and then we overwhelm people, and that's sort of we scare people. But like I said, if our intention is great, then we've got no problems. So I see you've got want to talk about active listening. What is active listening exactly?
Okay, sorry about that. So we know that active listening is the practice of preparing to listen, but a lot of people are just there to listen and not respond. So there's there's a lot of tips that I can give. Um, and this is where you can provide the appropriate feedback and also adding in a lot of body language to show that you are listening. Okay. So this definitely conveys where there's a mutual understanding between the listener and the speaker. So a few tips we can look at is that you can focus on the customer. So this is where you're giving your full attention to them and then you're maintaining eye contact and avoiding distractions. Another one is to show interest, and I know this is something that takes a lot of, but it requires the most concentration on. So when you're showing interest in what the customer is saying and using body language by nodding, also having affirmative phrases and asking relevant questions, that shows a lot of interest. Another great thing is paraphrasing. So you can paraphrase
Mm-hmm.
what the customer has to say, and that also ensures that you understood things correctly. So this also demonstrates that you're listening, and then that helps clarify any misunderstandings between the two of you. Another one is not
Okay.
to interrupt, which
Yeah.
which you
Sorry,
are doing.
I was about to ask something or say something. Yeah, but
No, it's
not
okay.
interrupt. Yeah.
So when we're allowing the customer to finish speaking before you respond, remember interrupting may make the customer feel like you're not interested or you're very dismissive of how they feel. Remember, you have two ears and one mouth, and using that with proportion. So as you're about to ask, Bailey,
Yeah, so this is the thing is that so many people are just waiting for their turn to speak, right? And not actually listening what the other person is saying. And I've also learned that if somebody's having a conversation and you keep quiet, okay, what's great is if you actually hold on a second. I think I'm about to die. Yeah. Um, what's great is that if sorry, Gavin. Um, What's great is that if you just keep on quiet a little bit, people think they need to volunteer more information. So instead of just starting to speak or respond immediately, you just take that beat and don't say anything, and people just carry on talking and they'll volunteer more information. So that's also another tip. If somebody starts talking and you think you have, just hold your horses a little bit, a few seconds, because they will actually volunteer more information if you don't respond immediately.
I mean that's a really great tip, Lee. So I know you about to leave us shortly, but I'll
I'll jump back on
definitely
my
be.
phone. I'll jump back on my phone. If I die, I'll jump back on my phone. Okay.
Let's not say you die. Let's talk about the laptop dying. So I
Yeah.
am
Oh, I
actively
mean,
listening.
my laptop dying. If my laptop
Okay.
dies, I'll jump.
Another thing is that using open-ended questions. So
Hmm.
using open-ended questions helps encourage the customer to provide more detail, and that gives you a better understanding of the need. So, like you said, Lee, they're gonna give a lot of information thereafter, like holding your horses for a little bit. You're right there as well. Another thing is also to empathize. And you need to, well, try to understand the customer's perspective and also their feelings and respond in a way that shows empathy as well. So put yourself in your customer's shoes as well and respond accordingly. And last but not least, I would definitely say summarize. This is an essential part of active listening. So this shows you as your end product overall. So you can summarize the entire conversation, and that ensures that both you and your prospective brand partner have a clear understanding of the issue, and then you have your proposed solutions. And remember, by actively listening, you can build really strong relationships. You can build a lot of rapport. You can also address their concerns more effectively, and then it also creates a mutual understanding between the two of you. So definitely active listening, looking at that, definitely does play a key role. And then we know that we are in modern times and social media is everywhere, whether it's Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, but you can make use of social media platforms like this, and this helps you to connect with people and also grow as well. So with social media, remember that you need to determine who your target audience is and which social media platform to use, and you are likely to find them on that specific social media platform.
Die.
Okay, he's about to leave. Okay, no problem. So, as I was saying, this is going to help you focus your efforts and your resources as well, so that you're going to have the most impact for yourself. So, ensuring that your social medias, well, your social media platforms are optimized, and that definitely does assist with lead generation, because we know that social media is just like direct advertising, but it's with people. It's with people on any platform. So having a professional profile, like a really good profile picture as well as a cover photo, or adding a clear and a concise bio. And if you do have websites, you can add a link to it as well. That definitely assists. So when it comes to posting your relevant and engaging content, um, before Lee goes, I just also want to advise the listeners on the call tonight that we will be having another training call next month, which is to help grow your social media influence. So this is for yourself. So I really look forward to introducing this to all our brand partners. So this is just one of the great things to assist with lead generation. So
And what we'll
on
also
your
do is on that call, Gavin. So we've got this really great module on how to grow your influence, but we'll also speak to some of our brand partners that's really doing great with social media to just tell people what they're doing and how are they engaging, because it can be overwhelming for a lot of people. I mean, if I say for my generation, I speak about myself sort of. I really don't. I'm not comfortable doing social media. I am for posting stuff that where I go, whatever, but it's not always engaging. And I think what's great about this module that we have is that really teaches how to be engaging, but we'll also tap into the resources in from our brand partners, because we've got so many brand partners that does spectacular things on social media. So we will be digging into them as well. So just watch out for that. Will be the same around this time of the month next year, next month. And then so I'm really looking forward to the social media. So this is just basically introduction to that. So I'm really looking forward to that.
Okay, thanks so much for that. As I was saying as well, with using your social media, your content that goes onto your social media, you can post videos, testimonials. You can also have ratings on your social media from actual people that know you, have heard about the products or use the products. That definitely does create a bit of authority on your side for prospective brand partners that are coming into using social media and finding you there. We know that with social media, because it's free, it does cost for advertising. So if you can use paid advertising, that broadens your outreach. That definitely does assist. So you're reaching a wider audience, and that helps you generate a bit more leads. I know on Facebook they charge about 20 Rand a day just to help boost the post. But that appears on every feed, which we normally used to have before, and that targets different demographics, interests, as well as people with different behaviors, and that ensures that your message is reaching the right people at the right time as well. So that's another great thing that we look at. And then we go on to events. This is our favorite. This is my favorite, definitely. I would definitely say that since and I will punt this over and over again, our Fragrance Roadshow is one of our events that encourages brand partners to be out there and to network with new people. And that helps with the expansion of your network. So, by all means, what you can do is attend as many events as you can, whether it's trade shows, whether it's meetups. You are meeting potential brand partners and new target markets. So these events provide so these events provide an excellent opportunity to introduce yourself and your business, and that helps you learn about your industry as well. If you can join professional groups, so joining professional groups or associations can also be a lot more effective, and that's a great networking strategy as well. And these groups offer opportunities to connect with different people that are also within essential oils, for example, and that helps you grow, and then you can hold your own actual meeting or seminars or webinars, if you call it, like Zoom calls or wherever, where you can directly engage with potential brand partners. And I know with hosting events, this is a tough one because it takes up a lot of time. But if you with the right people and you are with the right audience that does push forward on your events, this is going to encourage you to grow a lot more better as well. So host as many events as you can, whether it's oil parties, whether it's fragrance workshops, whether it's just get-togethers or high teas or bridal showers. Just have an all-round conversation, because we know essential oils is an all-round conversation that anybody can speak about. Even if you bring up the term or the name lavender, anybody's going to know about lavender, and that definitely pushes it out there. So remember that networking is about building relationships and providing value to others. And
Mm.
also, when you focus on building strong relationships and providing value to your network, you definitely going to grow your customer base as well. So that's something to look forward to, is your events as well. And
So,
then
Gavin, I think you said such an important thing there, and I think it really summarized what network marketing is, right? And it also speaks to sort of the next point, but the introduction is that what is network marketing? Is I talk about a product or I talk about an opportunity, right? You are interested, you join my team. Then I build trust with you so that you open your contact list to me to assist you to grow your business, right? That's what network marketing is that we build relationships with the people that join our team so that they open their address book, and then therefore the same thing happened again. We they we from there we get people to join their team, and they build relationships with people to open their network. And that's what exactly what network marketing is. And it's such a simple model. I know that it's not that easy, and I know it's a lot of hard work, but that's the model in just wrapped up in one single concept.
thank you for that addition, Lee. Definitely adding on to what network marketing is. So that's networking, definitely. And we move on to referral marketing. So referral marketing is, I can say, word of mouth, or somebody referred me to you. And this is to encourage a lot of your active network brand partners to get more people in as well. So they refer their friends, their families, and this helps grow your business. So another great thing is to definitely, sorry, just give me 1 second. I don't know what's happening here. Here we go. So remember, when you're using strong existing customers or brand partners, you also getting a lot more quality in as well. And if you providing an excellent service to them, they're going to definitely speak to somebody about it and draw them in. And that's going to create a network of strong people. We know, like in the
Mm.
wild, the strongest live the longest, which is what happens, like a pride of lions. Same thing within network marketing. You're getting a lot of strong people who are bringing a lot more stronger people in, and that makes it easier for any of your network, anybody within your network, to refer them to you. And I
Mhm.
mean, you can use a very easy referral platform. um, you can use a link, you can use an email address, I mean an email template, sorry, or a social media post that they can share with their network. I know with Young Living, we have a link. So there's a personalized link if you want somebody to join that you've met at an event. And then you can send that link over and they know exactly who enrolled them and who assisted with them. And you can use that to your advantage as well. And also this helps you, this goes back to identifying your target audience. So with referral marketing, you're also identifying the types of customers who are more likely to refer your business to other people. And that shifts your focus onto the right people as well. Also with this, you're personalizing your outreach. So you tailoring your referral marketing outreach to each customer, and this is based on their preference,
Mhm.
as well as what they prefer to buy, and you're looking at their current interests as well. Um, Another thing is, with the next slide, I will talk about it as well, is the follow-up. So making sure that you're following up this, like to your referred customers, whether it's, hi, I haven't seen you, I haven't heard from you within the past week. Are you okay? Is everything fine? But not also being too pushy on that. So we look at this a lot, especially when it comes to referral marketing. So you giving them a very personalized experience. Uh, yeah, and by implementing all of these steps that I brought forward, you can definitely extend or expand your current network that you have. So this is definitely something to follow through on. Do you have anything to add on this, Lee?
No, I just think that like we do it so easily as a natural instinct. Like when you go to a good restaurant, you talk about it. When you go to see a good movie, or everybody, we get to the office and we say, "What did you guys watch this weekend on Netflix?" Or what did you? So it comes so instinctively, referrals, right? And I think this is word of mouth. I think one of the comments came through as well. Word of mouth is the most powerful thing because our business comes with such strong testimonials. So when you get these testimonials, share it because that's the best way to say that. I mean, and with test, we've compliance can also back me up here. It's like, so a lot of times we can't say anything, but nothing stops us from our brand partners sharing their personal experience with the products because that is the most powerful thing. And if it worked for you, it might work for somebody else as well. So that's why I really like testimonials or referral marketing because um, that's the such a strong part. Then also the one thing that I want to say is that a lot of times when we speak to people, they say, "Oh, not at the moment," and I also want to say that that doesn't mean it's a no forever. But then ask, do you know of anybody else that might be interested in this product or the opportunity? Lead generation, right? And then obviously, like you said, follow up is crucial because that's the easiest way that businesses get bad names if like you start a conversation but then you don't follow through. So yeah, I definitely agree with this point.
Yes, and I mean, it's okay to do a follow-up. If you go onto a website and you're interested in a product, that displays interest. And if somebody calls you and you've missed that call, it's understanding that you've been busy at that time. But if somebody follows up again or calls you back, that displays that you are still interested and that
Mm-hmm.
they are really willing to offer you something that's beneficial to you. And it's the same principle with us within network marketing and having a plan such as that. So you can create a follow-up outline that's going to help you reach out to your potential brand partners. So you can either have phone calls, you can have emails, or you can have in-person meetings, like at a coffee shop, for example. Um, I really love that you said that it's okay to be persistent, but also be respectful in the same way.
Mm-hmm.
Remember
Yeah.
that when you're following up with potential brand partners, you need to do it in a very timely manner. So give them time. It's just like fishing. You gotta give it time before the fish catches the hook. That's exactly what it is. So it's a you definitely have to avoid being pushy or aggressive in that manner. So respect their time and their preferences as well. And
Mm-hmm.
also the biggest thing is be open to feedback on this. Okay.
Yeah.
So another one is to personalize your communication on this. So you need to also adapt towards the person that you're speaking to. So this helps with your preference as well, okay? So if you're gonna approach somebody that's very soft and not not very confrontational, and you continue following up, you definitely pushing that person away.
Mm.
So it's better to adapt towards that situation, and remember that this is only going to help you keep a really strong or establish a strong relationship with that specific individual as well. So even if they say no, like you said, Lee, I really love that as well. Do you know of anybody else who would be interested? So that
Mm.
doesn't push them away. It also broadens their perspective, and it allows
Mm.
for them to bring in more people. Um,
And the other thing that I think with follow up is also where listening is very important when it comes to follow up. Like when you say that don't be pushing whatever, and I think that will come across in their responses will come across in their when they're starting to feel uncomfortable. So be very tuned into their body language, what they're saying to you, because we are respectful of people. And I mean, I think all of us have had negative experiences in the past with other companies or whatever, where people sort of are pushing things. But that's not, luckily, it's not the nature of Young Living, which I really like. Um, but so, yeah, just be mindful of it's sort of very similar to the active listening part is be aware of what people are saying, what people are doing.
I guess that's
Any
Lee.
memes? There we go.
There we go. Okay,
Hmm.
perfect. Thank you for that, Lee. So another one is also to provide value. So this is also when you're sending a message via WhatsApp or email. You can send really good articles to that specific individual in your follow-up. For example, if you guys spoke about, okay, if you spoke to somebody who's an active gym user and Young Living
Hmm.
is promoting a supplement or a gel that's on special, you can promote something that's on discount that's still beneficial to them within their day-to-day routines.
Hmm.
That's going to keep them engaged and interested in you as well. Okay. And last but not least is the automation tool. So social
Hmm.
media has made this so easy and versatile for us because everybody's busy in their day-to-day lives. Not everybody can get to their emails or their messages on time, but if you do find time in the day to send a message to somebody that you're interested in their product, the worst thing you're going to get is no response for a day or
Hmm.
two. So the automation tool comes in handy. So use this to your advantage, but also personalize it to your preference that it's warm, welcoming, short and sweet, but also just straight to the point that you will definitely revert feedback. And that shows a genuine interest that you are going to contact that person. And it also sits as a reminder on your phone or your laptop that, okay, I need to get back to this specific individual. And that creates trust. It also establishes great credibility between the two of you, and that ultimately can convert them into becoming a very loyal customer to us or to
Yeah,
yourself.
I agree. I think this follow up builds and breaks businesses. If you the the secret sauce, for the lack of a better term, is in follow up, right? Because so many people will consistently go through our statuses, like our post, or watch what we're doing, but they start engaging with us. But if we don't get back to them, that is the quickest way that we can lose people and interest. And there's, like you said, there's so many tools, like with WhatsApp Business, where you can have quick responses, where you can have automated response. I thank you for your message. I will get back to you. There's so many things that make our life easier these days compared to my days when I started in this industry, where you had to have a big black book where you have to track down everything, and we didn't have all this big, amazing technology to make it easy for us. Yeah, so this is really, I mean, something that I really want to stress on is the how important it is. And Monique also commented that follow up and check-ins are great, awesome.
Perfect. And then we go on to our final slide, which is the sales funnel. So this is one thing that I really was excited when I spoke to you about it, especially Lee, especially when it comes to IDA, which is awareness. And This is exactly what happens when you are looking at lead generation and drawing in prospective brand partners that are willing to join the Young Living family. So we look at the awareness, and this is where after you've had an overall discussion, when you've met the brand, when you've met that specific prospect, they get to know about the product and it exists. And that's the thing about network marketing, is that you're not going to go to any store and find Young Living products, because we know the quality of the product. We're not keeping it a secret at all. So it's better to get this out there and let our brand partners know via the testimonials that we put out there, as well as our experiences. The second thing is the I, which is interest. So the customer does their own research about it, right? This is where a customer is definitely going to read about the product benefits and what it does, and then they go back and they research the company. And if you go on to any review site, and you will find, if you're searching for a specific oil and you go into the images of Google, Young Living is guaranteed to be there 100% with benefits on that. I know we can't speak about the claims on it directly on the score, but it does have a lot of claims and benefits to that, which speaks to the brand partner's interests. Okay. And then this creates the desire, where a customer develops a liking for the product. And this pushes it out there for whoever is bringing that specific brand partner into Young Living. And this is going to attract them into, okay, I need this. What can I do to get it? Okay. And then we do find a lot of other options which can assist with specific benefits on the other side as well. Okay, so I don't need to really speak about the products in general, but you get the full understanding of that. And then the last one is the action. This is where a brand partner is really excited, and the customer comes forward and says, okay, you know what, Lee, I'm excited. I know what this can do for me. I've done my research. I'm ready to buy the product. Let's go ahead and get myself this. Okay. So
But I
that's it.
think, yeah, so I think what is important about this, and I really like this. I mean, I've known about AIDA before, but it's a great reminder that, and what we're doing, on social media, right? This is, we need to follow these steps as well for our followers. So we need to create awareness about our products. We need to spark their interest, and give more education, more training, more testimonials, so that it would create a desire for them. And then also there should be a call to action. So this also sort of speaks about certain actions that we do in what we're doing. So I really love the steps, because it's a reminder that whatever we do, whatever we speak about, there must be awareness. We have to pick interest through education, because that is what creates a desire, and that is what leads to action. At the end of the day, we need to take people, because we understand this process, we need to take people on a journey with understanding this process.
So that will be all from me. I will be handing over to our, should I say, DIY guy, Mr. Brian, and the PV promos for the month. Do we have Brian on the call? Can I get a hi from Brian?
Hi, yes, thank you very much, Gavin. I'm just struggling with this load shedding to get my
You
camera back
also.
on. Yes, sir.
Yeah, Brian, my laptop has officially died. I don't know how long my phone is going to last, but welcome, Brian. How are you doing?
Thank you very much, Lee. Very well, thank you. I've also got, it says 14%, but 41 minutes left. So I'm sure I'll
You're
get
fine
through
with the minutes.
my side. I just want to, I'm struggling to get the camera on, but.
It's fine, Brian. Let's,
Okay,
it's
sure?
unfortunate
Okay,
I
cool.
can't see you,
No
but let's
problem.
just carry on.
Okay, thank you so much, Lee. So as you guys can see, welcome, guys. I am Brian, as I said earlier on. Thank you, Gavin, for the introduction. For the month of April, we have a fantastic PV promo. I personally like these. So at 100 PV on Essential Rewards, there's a Valor 5 mil. On 150 PV on Quick Order is the same product. And then on 150 PV on ER, you get Joy 5 mil as well. And that on 250 Quick Order, you also get the Joy 5 mil. On 350 PV on Quick Order, you get the highest potential. And on 250 PV on ER, you get the highest potential. And then last but not least, we got Forgiveness, which is at 300 PV, but that is only on Essential Rewards. And that's for the month of April.
Well, thank you for that, Brian. Not to also forget that you are getting free shipping on 300 PV as well. So that's one thing to get into your basket. Thank you, Brian. And then we move on to our April promos for the month, if you'll gladly take us through them.
Yes, 100%. Thank you very much. So we have up to 50% of these oils that I'm going to explain to you guys now. And I'm going to start off with grounding. We got 25% off grounding, where you can get it for only 202 Rand and 50 cents. And the PV for that is 14, and that will be a 5 ml. Then we also have 25% off abundance, and that's going for 416 Rand 25 cents at 28.75 PV. We got Magnify Your Purpose at 15% off. That you can only get for 459 Rand at a PV of 31.75. And then one of my favorite oils that I like to diffuse is Believe. We got 25% off Believe, where you can get that for 420 Rand. And funny enough, it is the 20th of the 4th month. So it's just something that I noticed, that you can get it for 420 Rand on the 20th of April. The PV for that is 29 PV. And then my favorite one is 50% off present time. That is half price. I think you guys should grab that while it's hot. You can get that for 645 Rand at 44.5 PV. So it's a nice chunk of PV that you get in there as well for that present time at half price. And then last but not least, everybody, we got Release at 5 ml, which is going for 195 Rand at 13.5 PV. Now, Gavin, before we move on to the next slide, if you just give me 15 seconds to just explain to the people, I did get 2 fun facts of these oils that's on sale, and which will be for the whole month. So it went live on the 1st of April. It will end on the last day of April. Everybody, you can get these orders on Essential Rewards, Quick Order, and Enrollments while stock lasts. Now, just quickly, Believe, guys, a fun fact on Believe, it's a calming blend, right, that opens your inner awareness to our potential so that we can live a more fulfilling life. That's one of the reasons why I said that I like diffusing Believe, because it makes me believe that my life will be fulfilled. And then just one more on Abundance Essential Oil, the manifesting blend, which helps attract wealth and health in our lives. What I'm going to do for you guys, I just want to quickly open that. Okay, you can go to the next one, please, Gavin. Thank you very much. This is a very exciting special that we have for the month of April. We're giving you guys the Lifestyle Collection at 30% off. So meaning you'll get that for 588 Rand at a PV of 28. And that is also running for the entire month while stocks last. Thank you very much. And now what I'm going to be doing and explaining to you guys is the fragrance kits that you guys can do. If you don't mind, Gavin, can go to the next slide. Thank you very much. So we got the base kit, right, which is your natural solubilizer and your preservative. It looks like so the natural solubilizer is a 30 ml and the natural preservative is a 5 ml. You can buy that together for 229 Rand, all right, at a PV of 13.5, and that is also available from the 18th on all selling platforms. If you can go to the next one, please, Gavin. This is the 10 fragrance bottles, pardon me. So you can get the box with 10 fragrance bottles at 429 Rand at 12.25 PV. And that is also while stocks last on all selling platforms.
But we have
now, I just want to quickly let you guys, sorry. Yes?
We still got enough, though it's while stocks last, we've got ample stock, so people don't have to worry.
Okay. Thank you very much, Lee. Sorry, there's a bit of a delay. I struggle to hear you. So this next one, guys, the base kit and 10 fragrance bottles. You can get this at a cheaper price than if you buy the first two, which is the base kit and the 10 fragrance bottles separately. So if you ask me, I would say that the base kit and the 10 fragrance bottles is your best bet. That is going for 599 Rand. So that would be your 10 bottles and then your natural solubilizer and your natural preservative at a PV of 23.5. Yeah, this is pretty exciting.
So Brian, so the base kit makes 10 bottles of fragrance, right?
Okay, yes, you're right.
And so basically, if we calculated the cost of a fragrance, so excluding obviously the oils that you use, so for the bottle as well as the base, you will pay 60 Rand. So which is still an amazing price.
It's a beautiful deal. I would grab it while it's hot.
Yep.
Thank you very much, Gavin. Fantastic. This is the oil collection, the sensational fragrance oil collection. This consists of 5 oils, specifically bergamot 5 ml, geranium 5 ml, patchouli, vanilla, and copaiba 5 ml. That is going at a lovely price of 1,199 Rand. The retail price is 1,577 Rand 50 cents at a PV of 82. So if you get hold of this sensational fragrance, oil collection 1, you'll be able to make yourself lovely fragrances with these note oils. Thank you, Gavin. The next one would be the sensational fragrance kit 1. Now, this is what I've explained earlier, which is the box with the 10 fragrance bottles, the natural solubilizer and the preservative, plus the 5 oils I went through now in the previous slide, which is your bergamot, geranium, patchouli, vanilla, and copaiba. That is going for a lovely price of 1,850 Rand at 108 PV, 0.75. So for those of you who like to buy like bundles or products for 100 PV, this is your best bet. Thank you very much, Gavin.
Brian, what I really like about these bundles is we use them because they are for enrollments, quick order as well as ER. And the PV in these bundles are really, really great for the price of the products. And with the new Fast Start bonus, the earnings on these bundles is phenomenal. 50% of the PV, so you would get paid on about 104. Yeah, my electricity just came back. You get paid back to you in commission on all enrollments, which is really spectacular.
Amazing. That's lovely. Thank you very much for that, Lee. That's very informative. So I do think the brand partners should hop on these amazing collections and fragrance kits to get your fragrance journey started. And then this is nice. You get your all 11 essential oils that we sell to make your fragrance, whether it be floral woodsy, amber floral, citrus fresh, fresh spicy, etc. You can grab yourself a hold of the sensational fragrance oil collection 2. And that consists of bergamot, frankincense, cedarwood is the only 15 ml oil in this bundle, geranium, patchouli, ylang ylang, lavender, lemon, vanilla, cinnamon bark, and copaiba. That is going for 2,349 Rand at the wholesale price. The retail price is 3,091 Rand. And this is a fantastic PV with this collection of 162. So that's fantastic. And this one is the ultimate bundle that you would like to get if you really want to start your fragrance journey. So we get the 10 fragrance bottles, we get the 11 essential oils, plus you get the base kit, which is a natural solubilizer and the natural preservative. Now that is going for 2,850 Rand. Sorry, I just got a notification my battery's low. Sorry about that. And the retail price for that would be 3,750 Rand. Now this PV is staggering. It's 167.75 PV, which, as Lee explained, it pays you back lovely on your commission. So if you get people in your business that's into fragrances and smelling lovely, I would definitely suggest this because you'd both benefit from that. And then the last oil that I will be speaking on, which is my most exciting part of this call, is the One Voice 5 ml. Now I've got a little bit of a fun fact on the One Voice for you guys. I just want to quickly read you guys the prices. So it's a 5 ml. It's a new product. It's a limited time offer only, this product. It's going from the 18th of February to the 30th of April. So that's 2 weeks. It's available on quick order only. It's going for 699 Rand at a PV of 24. Now, I just want to quickly explain to you guys why this was my most favorite part. Is One Voice essential oil. It includes the favorite oils of Young Living founders D. Gary Young and Mary Young and their family. They carefully selected these oils for their symbolic significance and aromatic properties. Now, One Voice contains an aspiring scent of highest potential, the invigorating aroma of clarity, and the grounding notes of sacred sandalwood, plus sacred frankincense and helichrysum. That is amazing, all in 5 ml of oil that D. Gary Young and Mary formulated and mixed, which is amazing. Plus the fresh woodsy note of Idaho Grand Fir and Idaho Blue Spruce, and the floral aroma of ylang ylang. You can enjoy the many layers of this aroma as they unfold while reflecting in your own journey of personal growth with a voice for good. Now, 35% of this oil, well, of the wholesale purchase rather, sorry, of One Voice is donated to the foundation's efforts to end exploitation. Now, where the funds will be used to protect the vulnerable from losing their freedoms to human trafficking, which is shocking, and help survivors restore their lives. So that is what I would like to explain to you guys on One Voice and why I love One Voice so much. Thank you very much.
Thanks so much for that, Brian. That was really inspiring as well. Not to mention that this is on quick order and new enrollments only. So definitely get your hands on this. And it's available. I mean, it contains sacred frankincense, which is
I
one
also
of,
like Africa.
and also it has helichrysum, which is another great thing. So I know that those are premium essential oils. So this is something that you want to get your hands on. So thank you so much for that, Brian. Okay, and we will be
Pleasure, Gavin.
speaking about our incentive. So Lee, would you like to talk us through this?
So I think, can you hear me, Gavin? Because I'm having connection issues here. So I think our incentive is nothing new. Everybody understands what's up for grabs. Can you just go to the recognition part for me, Gavin? Okay, so for tier 1, we know you're getting 5 of the oils not available in South Africa, valued at 3,000. Tier 3. Okay, it seems to be going. Okay, I just want to congratulate again Janine, Monique, and Desiree Lards has joined the tier 1 winners. So yeah, and there's so many people close to tier 1. There's so many people already almost in tier 2. I'm very excited about this. And then if you can just scroll through the next slides. So everybody that's on the leaderboard, you will see your name there.
Yes, so if you know anybody, if you see your name there, give yourself a bit of a finger clap to award yourself on doing well. So we move on to our D's and our J's. Well done there to everybody who's made it this far. And we can see we're moving on to the K's and M's. If you see your name there, give yourself a tight finger clap. Then we move on to the NZs, N to Z. So give yourself a good finger clap there. Well done if you know of anybody. And we move on to our
This
event.
list is getting so long, and I really love it, Gavin.
I love seeing new names on our list, actually. It goes to show that our brand
Me
partners
too.
are out there. And I mean, with the information that we're giving out there from today's session, we're going to be handing out powerful punches with our training calls come every month. So I'm so excited for this with our brand partners. And then if we move on to our event side of this, we've got our sensational fragrance workshops, which we've brought back home in our experience center at the Young Living Experience Center. So we've got one coming up on the 22nd of April. If you haven't got your tickets, we do still have available. So get your hands on them for this coming Saturday. We've got another one on the 13th of May, 27th of May, and the 24th of June. So these tickets are hotcakes and they're selling fast. So I would advise to get your hands on this just to experience exactly what we've been speaking about, what we've been doing. And I mean, it's an all-round conversation that you can, it's a fresh new approach to using essential oils as well. It's non-toxic, it's safe for the environment, it's safe for you and your family. So this is something you definitely want to do with somebody that you love or just for yourself as well. And we move on to our training dates for the month. Unfortunately, we don't have any more training after this. However, we do have our launch call, which is in May. We're having this on the 1st of May. So we are excited. This is going to be some great giveaways for our brand partners. We look forward to everybody attending. I think this is where we get the highest numbers because we have free giveaways. So can we get more people on where we don't have to have so many giveaways? No, I'm kidding.
Gavin, what are you saying? They're coming for the giveaways. I thought they come for the information.
I definitely feel like it's the giveaways, but I know a giveaway, especially when it comes to you, is a definite giveaway because you give it away without asking questions. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna,
Yes, I just give the answer before I ask the question.
And I mean, this is something we look forward to. So I can't wait to see everybody on that call. So tell your friends, tell your family, tell your dog, tell your cat, just get everybody on the call. We'd love to see everybody. Please switch your videos on. I'd like to see some jazz hands again from our brand partners that we've seen. And to end the call on a very easy note, I always love ending the call with this. And my words of encouragement to everybody is that success is not the key to happiness. Happiness is the key to success. And if you love what you're doing, you're going to be successful. So, sorry about that. I'd love to say that a lot of people mix the two, and it makes life really tough. So, always remember this in your day to day. Those keywords, success is not the key to happiness. Happiness is the key to success. So, this is my giveaway to everybody. Thank you for attending the call. Thank you so much for being on the call tonight, Lee, even though we had load shedding. I'd love to say have a really warm, and I hope everybody has lights tonight. Thank you, guys. Bye.
Thanks, Gavin. I really love that quote. Have a wonderful evening, everybody. And thanks for joining the training. Bye.
Bye.